Team Jackson, what's happening? Ladies, please stop letting a man stop you from leaving him. I'm not talking about those of you in relationships with a solid dude. You know, you got a healthy relationship. It just has its ups and downs. Everybody got those. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to have disagreements. By all means, if it's worth it, work it out. Come to a common ground with your man. Y'all keep things together. I'm talking about the ladies that are in relationships and they're giving all the effort. They're making all the sacrifices to keep things afloat. But whenever they bring their concerns to their man, it goes in one ear and out the other. For weeks on end, months on end, hell, some of y'all years on end. Stop allowing the man to reel you back in whenever you're 1 foot out that door, or apologize his way out of you leaving, or expensive gift his way out of you leaving, or bring you flowers and a card, or sex you out of you leaving. Like, what happens is you become just like that car a person doesn't put any gas into until it's this close to leaving them side of the road. Y'all know that, friend. Where you look at them, they've been driving for 40 or 50 miles with the gas light on and the gas hand on E. And you say, hey, don't you think it's about time you put some gas in your car? You see it's low. What they say to you? Nah, it's cool. I know my car. It ain't about to cut off just yet. And when they finally do pull into a gas station, most times, do they fill up the tank? No. They put in about $10, $15 worth of gas, just enough to keep it going. Now, the difference between you and the car is, yes, sometimes you will get a car that's just for getting you from point A to point B. You just want to keep it running, keep it moving. But when you're talking about a relationship, you didn't sign up for a man that simply keeps you running, just maintains your presence in the relationship, just keeps you from leaving. You signed up for a man that was going to mutually put in the same effort that you do in order to keep the relationship at peak performance. That means keeping that gas tank full, or whenever you bring it to his attention that it's not full, him doing whatever it takes in order to get it back full again, and you doing the same for him. That means consistent effort on his part, kept promises, ensuring your security in a relationship by checking his homeboys if they get disrespectful, or checking his homegirls or cutting them off completely if they disrespect the relationship. That means being more romantic. That means reprioritizing the moment that he realizes you're not getting the attention and time that you need for him, so that he puts you back in the right place on his priority list. That means keeping you with a full tank of gas instead of just with $10 or $15 worth of gas where you're at or near your breaking point and getting ready to leave him side the road. You see, a lot of people are against off and on relationships, and I understand why. But in this case, I'm not. I would much rather you cut him off physically, mentally, and emotionally for some amount of time, even if in the future you do give him another chance, because on some level he faces consequences for his actions. You know, if you cut him off physically, he doesn't get to tap you in the middle of the night and have sex with you. He doesn't get to see you every day knowing with peace of mind that you're not out getting entertained by a man who's better than him and ready to take his place. He doesn't get access to you mentally, where he can call you after a long, depressing day and have you speak life into him and edify him and lift him back up. He loses access to you instead of having the same access and getting the same benefits from you that he's always gotten. Meanwhile, you're running on the bare minimum. Now, the similarity between you and a car is, if you ask any mechanic, keeping your car with just a little bit of gas where it's cutting off all the time, it's going to cause significant damage to the engine. And at some point, it's not going to be any good for you or anybody else that wants to drive the car. How long do you think you could run in this relationship on fumes before you let significant damage come to your engine and it's no longer good for you or anybody else to drive either? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.